The reason I am is because that's who y'all met with first, and so I make sure to respect whatever it is they're doing. Even though I disagree, I respect whatever lane they're in. So I will take you back here. You're going to see a bunch of graphic pictures that are back here, and you see very few actually pictures of us in a good light.
Doing something right.
When it comes to like Wallstreet, now there are pictures of like Marcus Garvey and things of that nature that you'll see. Further you go down, you'll start to see Dr. King and all that. It's not necessarily saying that they were in Greenwood, it's just kind of trying to show some kind of black excellence, but that's a picture from Greenwood for sure. So the timeline is supposed to just show you just where people were, but then, like I said, you get mixed in with stuff
Random
like that.
stuff.
And so that's why I just kind of be like, yeah,
Caricatures.
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
Not particular? I know you're not particular to assault, though I'm not sure you'll never be sued for assault. I know you're not particular to a fault, though I'm not sure you'll ever be sued for assault. You're so fond of women that even a wench attracts your gross fancy despite her strong stench.
Ooh.
I know.
What's this deadly commodity?
Alright, so, now.
Oh, for the cotton thing.
Is he weighing
Slay.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
So down here, this kind of shows you like Greenwood and what it was like in 1903. So, of course, they had already started building at the time. So, but these were
Curtains.
part of Greenwood. So they didn't have everything at first. But as I was showing you how far it went, it did end up going past Cincinnati, which is called MLK now, Detroit Ave, which was down. Here, what you got? Like, talkie?
No.
You didn't peep?
I think her phone on. Bye.
So like Elgin is a part of the Greenwood
Insult.
District. Like 1903, they didn't have all of it yet. About 1905.
It take white people to come bring insults like
So
this
is
to a
supposed be
museum.
timeline, both sides kind of go on that. As you get up here, you start. This is actually not a good. The reason it's not a good visit is because Hotel Brady was on my, of course, the plans. So I don't know why that's here, but I ain't keep ready.
Oh.
So Bowley.
I will send my feedback to the curator, don't worry.
So this dress was worn by somebody. This was saved, or
So
oh,
these are just they were trying to paint a feet.
In the times.
Yeah.
so some of the people who is not us helped create this. Is what you?
Well, that's.
I don't know who. I wasn't him. I just know I came in one day and was like, oh. Yeah.
And look at all these.
So, that's an old picture of O.W. Gurley there. This was one of his first businesses right here, 106 North Greenwood, which was a rooming house and a grocery store. But the article there, you don't know O.W. Gurley like way back then. So,
The interesting thing is how black people riot, but the Ku Klux Klan gets to have parades.
actually here in Tulsa, they still have parades sometimes.
What?
They march on MLK.
In a lot of towns, they still
They
have
march
that.
on MLK. The audacity.
And nobody
the
Back
causacity.
in 2
of it all.
years, it was, they was scared of COVID in the hoods. So they didn't come.
Maps of
But I
Greenwood.
will say, my favorite picture, if I had to pick one in here for all of the stuff that he just threw in the mix,
Excuse me.
is actually that one.
You guys are
And
eating
the
shot.
reason it's that one is because
Okay,
no matter what's
sorry.
around him, he is looking like as if to say,
Yeah.
do what the hell you gonna do.
Yeah.
I ain't
I'm proud.
crying. I ain't crying.
Yeah, I'm proud.
And so that's the only one that I was just like, I wouldn't use that. But, and then that's kind of showing you Greenwood back. Also, all this back here was Greenwood. Up here was kind of the white side. Then another one, where's he? I just seen that he had. Yeah, that was Booker T. Washington High School. That one burnt down. That was the first one.
So that was here, the first one was here?
Yeah, well, we've had 3 Booker T's. That was our first one. And our second one was closer up the street. And then they burned down one too. So this gentleman here is Simon Berry. Simon Berry had an airport, he had a bus system, he had cab service, and he had a trolley system. So he owned all that. City's bus system that we use now, actually, they got that from Simon
Not
Berry.
that 4 more blacks did. 4 more, that's it.
Yeah. So these, of course, are pictures that just came up. Now these are mostly all public domain. TU gave them to use some of them, but of course that's a picture they used a lot. But that man, this gentleman, burned to death. So, yeah, I think it's a lot of trauma in here, so.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
that's why-
trauma porn. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's a lot of trauma in here, so I think that, there's a couple of pictures, this one here is actually, quote unquote, the founding fathers of Greenwood. This kind of shows some of the first businessmen who came in here. And so, as you can see, some of them kind of look white, but they're not. But those are kind of like the founding fathers of Greenwood, after them being frisked as they were taken into custody. This, of course, was people on the first coming down. So what happened is this was actually the third, June 3rd.
Oh my gosh, do y'all see this? Blackmail.
I saw that. What is that? I mean, wow. It's a baby.
A black baby on the mailbox, blackmail.
Yeah.
This is Dr. AC right here as well. So that picture of him covered, but that's a picture of him not covered.
They will not make black white, but they will cure local pain.
Yeah, so the trunk, me and you was discussing?
Yeah, right there.
Let's see.
Carrying
That's why I
bodies,
don't
carrying
like-
bodies, yeah.
So I don't like going in there. So like actually where y'all are standing right now, you gotta think, at this time, 100 years ago, all this shit was on fire.
Yeah.
In this moment,
All of it was on fire.
100 years ago, all of this was on fire.
All
You
this
would hear gunshots, you would hear screaming, you would see people dead in the street, you would see kids holding other dead kids 100 years from this day. from this
Nigger
time.
makeup without blacking?
Yeah, so, okay, you see a lot of these,
Yeah.
you gonna see a bunch more, so
Yeah, cause what's the point of all these racist?
So again, no.
But that's the,
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
as you can see, all of the pictures of like Wallstreet, they don't show these type of vehicles.
There go
They
blackface
these.
again. All them white,
But
these are
so
white
the fact
people in
that that's the truck that
blackface.
they use.
Yeah.
So that's the selfie truck
That's
that
black.
they have in there. That's what they use to haul bodies and arrest people. in.
oh, the
The
self.
black people didn't drive these, they drove those. So that's why I don't,
They had the passenger vehicle, not a
I
car.
don't go in there
Yeah.
for that reason. Just cause now that truck that he got came from Pawhuska, Oklahoma, but
They
who's
just
to say,
don't mix
who's to say
race.
that thing was down
It
here?
didn't
So I
go
don't like.
positive for the city.
I don't,
When it was-
I don't prefer it.
American
And then some
Red
images
Cross.
are recreate- Like they use multiple ones that they can be.
Now, here's
so-
my question. It just makes me wonder, is there another museum that we have around here?
Most of us don't know all of this. So, if you were to ask 10 people, 10 black people, 10 facts about Black Wallstreet.
Why?
Number one, because it used to be illegal to talk about.
That's why they don't
People
talk about it.
People got
That's
killed
fine.
and things of that nature. And then over time, like our grandparents, this was just like, I want to tell you, and then you slip up and say something at the wrong time, and something happened to you. So, you didn't tell us, you know what I mean? So, my granny used to get her hair done down there on Greenwood, and didn't never tell me what was down here. So I just kind of had to figure, I used to act, so, when I was acting, I was preparing for a role. They introduced me to a couple survivors, I'm listening to them, I'm like, wait, like that was down here? Like, yeah, right, where we at? And so I just started sitting with them more and kind of learning from them, because a lot of people just didn't know. The blackface picture I showed you right there. Of course, this was people, they completely bombed the middles. So that was another picture. This is the ruins, but this was